I think that with so much of our attention currently focused on international conflict, it's wonderful to create a space that really highlights and honors international cooperation and the real impact and tangible fruit that cross-sector and cross-border initiatives can bear.
I can tell you that as the Director of Pro Bono Activities for Mayor Brown, the impact that Keep Families Together has had for our immigrant clients and our pro bono practice is tremendous. Through the program, Mayor Brown has co-counseled with law firms in El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, some of whom are being honored here today, on 5 cases. The work of these firms was critical to our success in representing our clients. And as a result of the connections that Keep Families Together made, a mother was reunited with her child, and children subjected to gang violence, abuse, and neglect have been able to find safety and permanency in the United States.
This definitely shows us is that there's a interconnection and interdependence within problems, but also solutions that may be found beyond borders of all countries. So I think that today we reaffirm our commitment to this incredible initiative.
Thanks Van Center and Keep Families Together again for allowing us to transcend our borders and help Ecuadorians who live abroad and are in need of our service, giving them the opportunity to be reunited with their loved ones.
Another case, we had a client who was repatriated back to her home country in 2020, and we had a pending appeal before one of the Circuit Court of Appeals. And we really needed to locate the client just to get her consent to move forward. But we couldn't find her. We had lost contact with the child once she had been repatriated back to her home country. So we found a little bit of information, and that little bit of information, which was literally just her name and the town she lived in, we reached out to KFT and was like, is there anything you guys can do to help us locate this child? And they did. You all were able to help us find our client, and we had a happy ending in her case where we were able to clean everything up for her so that she has no removal order in this country. So she has a clean immigration record.
To see it go from an idea that was being kind of explored and tested to hearing such concrete stories of children's and families' lives being changed and in some cases perhaps saved by this work is absolutely extraordinary. So, on behalf of Tinker, I just want to thank everyone for their contributions.
For us, international firms that provide services in Central America, it is of central importance to have programs to allow our members, especially the youngest ones, to dedicate part of their time to become that helping hand.
In one such case, where I believe Mayora in Honduras helped us with, they were able to rectify a young person's birth certificate. First of all, this young person was a child, but their birth certificate misstated her age, and they were able to help us rectify the birth certificate so this young person could be released to a relative instead of being transferred to adult immigration detention, which a lot of young people face as a risk as they're approaching their 18th birthday. And in addition to this has been assistance that Keep Families Together has provided for so many of our cases.
We always learn about horror histories when it comes to migration, and I thank to all of you because each and one of you makes possible to provide a happy ending, even if we're just perceiving like, providing a little piece of a big puzzle.
So there's obviously an incredible amount of power, momentum, potential internationalization of what's been done so far as Keep Families Together continues to grow. As we look at other crises and not just the one in Ukraine going on right now, we're not going to unfortunately see a slowdown for the power of networks and the power of all of you as resources to those in need.